So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's gone loose. A droll. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. A droll. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gravenberg. Neymar looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Van Nistelrooy. Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still. That is good alertness. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Gravenberg. Now this could be a chance. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way through, so chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Thuram can get it clear. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No goals as yet. Now there's one of the players of the week. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar plays a sharp little ball here. Well, now it's a Messi! He can get that clear. Pele. For Messi. And he's been shifted off it. He's looking wide. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gravenberg. Beckenbauer. And they're on him in a flash. Neatly clipped into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Yamal. Spread out to the left. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Pings in a Van Nistelrooy! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's played through for him. Gravenberg. Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? That's really well cleared. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. And Messi!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that was nowhere near his best. Knocks it into space. And this is Pele. The ball is loose and oh, he's been caught now, and he shoots! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nedved. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tchouaméni. And it's Van Dijk. Yamal. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, not quite.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gravenberg. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Inter Milan finding their passes. And still we await the first breakthrough. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Beckham. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Raul. Tchouaméni. Gravenberg. Now it's Dembele. Gravenberg promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Neymar. Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. Gravenberg.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Koundé. That's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. And he's there to make the challenge. Played through into space. He's had it taken off him.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Barcola. Barcola tries making a foray down the right. Has crossed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That's a sharp pass.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Corinthians clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Right card, deals. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Chouameni. He's being urged to shoot.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Barcola. Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Beckenbauer.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out to the right. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gravenberg.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that's a good ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Cech pulls off a sensational save. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. Oh, good read. And that is as far as it goes. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is a little undercooked. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. And he's in a shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neymar. Kaka. Pass is just off target. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. It is a corner, good chance. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass.
Oh, really well played.
A header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's looking wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Real chance! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Seedorf. Eto'o looking to run onto it. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Van Nistelrooy. Tchouaméni gathers from the goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. Tchouaméni with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Davids, and that was nowhere near his best. Not the most accurate pass. Kaká. Gravenberg. Oh, they can break here. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion
early in the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Davids. And he plays one through. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played out to the left flank. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. Neymar's cross. Kaka. Pele on 2 now and looking for 3. Can he spark a counter here? Davids receives it in a wide position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Gets into some space. And he's got tall. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Spread it left. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Nicely weighted ball. Great vision. Tries a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost...
Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kaka. Tchouaméni with the slide tackle there. Seedorf. Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. There they go, hunting in packs. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well read, nice interception. Messi. That has been slung wide. Van Nistelrooy knocks it out wide. And it's Tchouaméni. Now there's one of the players of the week. They'll have one final crack at it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. Oh, easy pickings there. He's through here. Now it's Pele. He's got away. There's the shot! Superb from Pele! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a
22.
double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bergomi deals with that comfortably. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
And he was the very epitome of an out-and-out goal scorer. Those that follow England will well recall him as the architect of Hungary's famous 6-3 win against them.
Such a quick-witted player, Peter, as well, who could tie the best defenders in knots, and we can't forget about his wonderful left foot.
Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vieira. To Messi. Cafu. Messi. Oh, now here's it. He's going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he get it through? And this is Puskás. Messi. And it's Neymar, who's had it nicked away. It's a searching pass. Inter Milan, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played out to the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball comes in. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played into space. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. Conte. Messi. He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Borussia Dortmund really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho. And this is Puskás. Gravenberg. And it's Messi. Cafu makes the interception. Now it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Ronaldinho. Pelé. Ronaldinho. And he was alert to it. Tchouaméni. Messi. And Neymar. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Bullish header! Ronaldinho. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouaméni. Messi. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! Goal! Inter! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Numero 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Great vision. Van Nistelrooy receives it in a good position here. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Inter Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi, over to the left. Van Nistelrooy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ronaldinho. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hangs one in. Chouameni. Oh, that's fabulous. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Inter really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Vieira wins the duel this time. That's a little off target. Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Kante, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Pele! That is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tries to pass it through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldinho. Chouameni powering forward here. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, easy pickings there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. No way through. Yamal. Looking for option. Decent chance! Vieira. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Now it's Pele. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. But it's Ronaldinho. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Vieira. Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Puskás, and he shoots! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Somewhat off target. Messi. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. In with the challenge. Inter Milan have a free kick. Taken quickly here. And that is that. Inter Milan did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's running through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Attenzione, un cambio.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Messi! That was travelling.
It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but in this case, it's entirely justifiable when you have one of the most decorated keepers in history.
And Julio Cesar is certainly one of those most decorated, and indeed one of the safest pairs of hands around in football.
Yeah, treble winner, voted Europe's best goalkeeper, and countless titles.
Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. Park Ji-sung.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. Now it's Puskas. Now there's a and the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Segnato al 10° minuto.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Crosses it in. Up he goes! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Inter Milan go into the lead. Gets the shot away!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Messi. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Neymar, played out wide. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Big header! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Eder Militao. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Park Ji-sung, and it's Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Neymar. Van Nistelrooy. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Puskas. And here's Vinicius Junior. Koundé. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Puskas. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's really well cleared. Park Ji-sung. Decent chance! Gravenberg, very much a player of the moment. Hakimi. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Puskas. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi. Out to the left it goes. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Five minutes till the break. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Inter Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the game has already resumed here. And this is Puskás. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gravenberg. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Over to the left. Gravenberg. Showing good feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for the chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. Now it's Puskás. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Koundé. Alaba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! He's scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Vasco da Gama give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That has been slung wide. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Really well taken goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9,
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 11.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cambio di giocatore.
That looks a decent ball. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ronaldinho plays it short.
Vasco da Gama really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vasco da Gama, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Barcola. And they can counter here. Now it's Drogba. Half an hour gone in the second half. Barcola knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Azar. Back towards the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedri going full tilt down the left. A heavy challenge. Ricci. Messi. Vasco da Gama looking to pass their way through. And now the breakaway. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pedri. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Drogba. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's in space and looking for options. He's got away. Serves up across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Pedri. And this is Drogba. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Messi! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought a starting position...
And we're done. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Inter e Brasile.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Van Nistelrooy couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Nistelrooy. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Hazard. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Gravenberch. Neymar. Gravenberch. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Van Nistelrooy. That's an excellent interception. Played into space. And this is Torres. And back to the keeper they go. Yamal. Van Nistelrooy. That looks a cracking ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Hazard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He has found a way through. No way through, so back it comes. Conte. Clipped into space. Big header! Goal! Brazil! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Gravenberch. Oh, that's... Can he finish? And it's been given away. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Conte. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Not the most accurate pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Conte. And here's Torres. Nicely spread. Played with finesse. And this is Hazard. Messi. Played out to the right. Now it's Yamal. And he's been shifted off it. Kaká going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for the run. Now it's Torres. Torres stood his ground strongly. Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Nistelrooy. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hazard. Pedri. Brazil finding their passes. Strokes it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Chouameni. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Chouameni. And Koundé. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was... Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's had it taken off him. And it's been played through. He is through here. There's the shot! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Kaká in with the challenge. Ball's gone out of play. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Conte. And it's Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now, can they get him away? Gravenberg. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. He's found the way through. So Neymar! And it's there! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Chouameni, Messi. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Guti. That is Conte. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckenbauer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Donatoni, and he's picked out the run. Koundé, Inter Milan, still without a single shot on target. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Guti.
Milan really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but look...
Conte! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Roberto Carlos lays it forward. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Batistuta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk cuts it out. Messi.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Beckenbauer goes sliding in. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Figo. That's a cute ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Conte. Guti. Haaland. Figo. That's the keeper's ball. Messi. Spread out to the left. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played into space. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Neymar. And it's Gravenberch. Now, can they get him away? Goes for a shot! The captain delivers!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
An instinctive delivery. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Maldini. Conte. Now it's Figo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. In it comes. And he cuts out the supply. Some resolute defending there. Spread it left. Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aimed beyond the defence. Out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. He won't be happy with that one. Haaland! And that is expertly dealt with. Haaland! It's in! AC Milan are all square. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ambitious ball here. Somewhat off target. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There will be a throw-in. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan get themselves... And the shot! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Chouameni played out to the right. Yamal. And Koundé. 75 minutes played. Haaland.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Figo. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Oh, important interception. Yamal. Messi. A probing pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Inter Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Chouameni,
recupero.
Gravenberg, Chouameni. 4 added minutes on the board. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. And this is Drogba. Vinicius Junior. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good for
And
him.
we're done. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Musiala. It's a promising position. No foul, says the referee. Otto has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That pass has been well intercepted. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Otto does well to stand firm and defend it. Gnabry. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Azar. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
That's been cut out, well played. Gravenberg. Now it's Yamal. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Well, that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gnabry. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. And it's Batistuta. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to go deep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chouameni. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's going to be a booking. Van Nistelrooy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Opts to play it back. Yamal. That is good alertness. Played out to the right. Now it's Gnabry. Hazard. Neymar. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That'll be a throw. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Batistuta. Otto has it in a wide position. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, that's a key interception. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's had it nicked away. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, that... Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Messi. Chouameni. And it's Conte. Hazard. Hazard. For Conte. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That carried quite a threat. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Neymar. There's the shot! Goal! Inter! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy goes steaming forward. Musiala. Nicely shaped cross. Out to the right. Laid back in.
Has been indicated.
Yamal. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. And that was nowhere near his best. Musiala. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're off again.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Inter Milan are down to 10 men. Gnabry. Batistuta. Gabriel. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Beckenbauer clears. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Azar. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's gone searching crossfield. Oh, that's neat.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming, and he's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That has ended up in no man's land. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Neymar, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard is fouled. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gnabry gets into a good position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Delivers the ball. Oh, he's been caught. He's having a go. Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Park Ji-sung probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now that's well seen too. Rudiger. Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly away. Gently done. Foden. Passing is crisp and sharp. Somewhat off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Gnabry. Shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
That's an excellent interception. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rudiger. Can he get it through? Foden gets into some space. He rises! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Kukçu. Kukçu has got himself a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Drogba. Gabriel does well to get it back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foden. Rudiger. Foden.
There will be 3 minutes
Gnabry.
added time.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. That has not gone well. Kukçu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Strong running down that left flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Crosses it into the area. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looks